In the heart of the city, where dreams come alive, B-Up's on the mic with that fire in his eyes. From the court to the field, every game, every fight, he's the voice of the struggle under stadium lights. He's seen the highs and the lows, the wins and the pain, every triumph and tear, every loss in the rain. But through it all, he stands tall, never backs down, with a heart full of love for this sports-loving town. Sports talk we watch, where the passion runs deep. Every story, every glory, every promise we keep. From the love of the game to the struggles we face, he's the voice of the people in this sacred space. Sports talk we watch, where the passion runs deep. Sports talk we watch, where the passion runs deep. Sports talk we watch, where the passion runs deep. There's a love in the air for the game and the grind, for the players who hustle, leaving it all behind. Through the sweat and the tears, the blood and the fight, B-Wop tells the stories under the bright lights. In the silence of the night, when the crowd fades away, he's the echo of hope.
So when it can't be done.
Right there. Him.
I've been chasing these dreams, falling down my team. I make bread while I sleep. I don't stress, I just breathe. Being broke ain't my thing. I've been chasing these dreams.
What's going on, family? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What is really going on in these streets out here? Hey, I'm here to talk about it tonight. Look here, you watching Sports Talk with B-Wop. Only thing I ask that you do, hit that like button as you come in. Hit the like button, and participate in my comment section of this broadcast. We getting ready to talk about Shedeur Sanders didn't get no reps today. It's been reported that he was injured again. Shedeur Sanders did not receive any reps today at the joint practice between Philadelphia Eagles and the Cleveland Browns. It's been reported that Shedeur sustained an injury again. Okay, let me say this one more time. Okay, let me say this one more time. Listen, you watching Sports Talk with B-Wop. I'm your host, Bernard Watts. Check this out. Can y'all hear me now? Somebody let me know. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? I'm just trying to tell y'all, I don't know what's going on, but we got to talk about it. And I got my dog. In here, and we finna talk about it tonight. Can you hear me now, JR?
What's happening? You good? You good?
I'm gonna try my mic. What about the mic? Can you hear me now?
Yep, loud and clear.
Okay, man, we got to talk. JR, I don't know what's going on, JR. I had my theory, but then I saw this person post. Then I saw this video. I don't know what's really going on, but we got to talk about it. But before we move on to talk about it, I want to welcome JR to the show tonight. Put the love in the chat for JR. Just coming off a stellar performance last night. Hey, got him back tonight. All right, want to say hello to Miss Underwood Jackson. What's going on? I Love CC is in the building. Miss Crystal Wise Williams. The faithful ones are here, and I appreciate y'all for your support. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Once again, Miss Crystal Wise Williams is in the building. We got Maine 94 is here. Kenny Wilson, what's going on? Miss Dawn Adams, what's up? Calvin Shepherd, Miss Patricia McGee. I see you. Val C. What's going on? What's going on, Miss Harris? Danny Littlejohn. I see you. Jam is in the building. 767 is in the building. What's going on? How y'all doing? Miss Latrice Wright is here. Timothy Isaac. Maria Johnson. What's going on? How you doing, Maria? Wayne Hood is in the building. Val Green, my dog, Miss Kimberly Nash Williams is here. Appreciate you. Country Boy, what's up? What's going on? You doing all right? Miss C Sis, what's going on? TC, what's going on? How you feeling? Appreciate y'all for joining the broadcast. Appreciate it. I think that's it. I done got everybody. DJH is in the building. Virgil, what's going on? Calvin Shepherd. Blessing Budget. Let's see. I think I got everybody. Miss Wright, what's going on? Nisa Girl, I see you. Miss Brown Girl, what's going on? Miss Bridget, what's going on? How you feeling? Y'all hit that like button for me. Miss Bright One, what's going on? Joyce Aura, how you feeling? Appreciate y'all tonight. Alonzo, appreciate you. Appreciate you tonight. Appreciate you. All right, JR. Look here, JR. Now, I'm not saying that Shedeur didn't get injured. Put it like that. CJ, what's going on? I'm not saying he didn't get injured. It could be injured. I seen a video, he pulled up his shirt showing it to some of his teammates. And I done heard some of the people that been following and out there talk about the situation. But dog, first of all, what is thing rough, man? JR, JR, if you just really looked at it, it just hit me. It could be Shedeur last game that we seen. I think could be. But before I dive in that part, oblique injury. How did he get that? Just by throwing the ball? Talk to me, JR. You've been in the military. You in the health field. How can you get that? He didn't have it Friday. It just showed up. You tell me that injury just showed up there in Philadelphia, man. I'm sorry, bro. I like to do, man. It's I'm just chat. Maybe y'all can help me out. Do I have a doctor in the chat tonight? I want to thank this 199 super chat. Remember, 12 said he gets hot and cold from no reps. Well, he been getting reps. He played a whole game. Talk to me, JR.
Hey, be watch, man. Look, I've been stretching and icing my obliques all day. Oh Lord, man, look. Hey, I don't know what to do. I'm like you, be watch. I don't know what to think, but I'm gonna tell you my theory, and my theory ain't far from yours. Hey, I done did enough.
Yeah.
Go on, let him out there and
I'm gonna go and tell you what my theory is. I think this just me. I could be wrong. And I ain't trying to start no rumor. Man, look at him. I believe Coach Prime and Shedeur team saw them numbers. This just me now, y'all. This is a conspiracy theory for the first time. Greg, I'm up on one. I think they saw them numbers, boy. They said, Shedeur went out there to Carolina and played so good. And they saw the numbers, the tickets, like I've been telling y'all, was $4 to $10 to get in any preseason game. Follow me, chat. Now, I could be wrong. Coach Prime, if I'm wrong, I'm just wrong. But I'm just saying what been on my field. And when the game time comes, I saw over there on Twitter, they was walking up and down the street selling tickets for $300 to $500. And I went online and I saw that. The Carolina Panthers Stadium holds 73,000 people. They had attended almost 72,000. Now, hear me on this. Shedeur went out there and put on a show. Not for just Cleveland. He put on a show for the NFL. The NFL Network showed up. They put it on TV. And Shedeur is only a fifth round draft pick, according to the NFL and the team. And here we go on this right here. When they left Carolina, came back to Cleveland, JR, Shedeur Sanders was still fourth on the depth chart.
We talked about it.
I said, okay. Coach Prime said, okay, y'all want to do my son like that? Okay. This just me. Now you want to try to do the same thing again and make all that money and still gonna have my son fourth on the depth chart. But y'all think Coach Prime just sitting back and just letting the NFL just run rough shots on him? Oh man, I just can't buy that. I don't know if he injured or not. I don't know. I just can't believe this happening all of a sudden coming up to the game. He played Friday. It's been 3 days. Now, shit, it's Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Man, come on, bro.
Almost
heard that about no
calendar
injury.
days.
It's 5 calendar days, man. Coach Prime said, y'all think y'all finna play me again? Yeah, y'all think I'm just walking this field out here in Colorado and don't know what's really going on. I played in the NFL. I worked for the NFL Network. Coach Prime told you I can pull the curtains off the NFL. And you think you finna play me? Just because I had 2 toes cut off, had my intestines took out, and y'all really think y'all finna sit back and play me and my son and my last name like that? JR, you know Coach Prime ain't going for that. And he ain't getting nothing for it. You drafted my son in the 5th round. Coach Prime said it on Well Off. When he was talking to Lil Wayne, he said, I got a lot to say. I got a lot on my mind.
Can't say
And
it.
you know when I tell it, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I just said Coach Prime said it. So I'm playing chess just like Coach Prime, and they playing checkers. You still want to put DG in front of Shedeur Sanders. You still want to put Joe Flacco in front of Shedeur Sanders. And you saw the chart today from ESPN. One for 6 for 13, and the other was 6 for 18 or 19. And you still want to sell out your game in Philadelphia. And you think we finna play this game with you? This just me, family. This just me. They had 2.3 million watching a preseason game who they say don't mean nothing.
Preseason.
Preseason. $300.
Two teams that didn't win last year.
They didn't win a game. They the 2 worst teams in the NFL. And then y'all want to run that collusion on me? I'm a collusion right back to you. You'll do what I told you to do. And don't you call me from nowhere, because I know they watching. I know they looking. All that time, I'll call you and let you know when to play you help. Let Dylan Gabriel go out there and boo-boo on himself in front of everybody.
Not boo-boo.
I want to say something else, but I need that 199. Okay, I said, let Dylan Gabriel go out there and shit on himself right there in front of 2 million people and let them keep telling that lie. You see, JR, check this out, JR. Check this out. Hear me on this. It's a battle going on inside the Cleveland building. I'm going to tell you how it is. Jimmy Haslam gave the permission to the GM to get his quarterback, and he gave the permission to the head coach to get his quarterback. That's what was going on. That's the end battle fight. And I'm telling you right now, man, listen, boy, I can say so much I don't like. But listen, Kevin Stefanski and the GM, I'm telling you, man, they in it. I'm telling you, they balance each other. Kevin, the owner came out and said, the GM picked the Shedeur, right? He don't represent that, right? And he did say Kevin decide who to start. right?
Mm-hmm.
Ain't that what he said?
That's what he
So,
said.
okay, he want DG. That gentleman said, I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you get DG. And you saw that picture at the end of the Carolina game. Who that gentleman was
Mm-hmm.
talking to?
Shedeur. Talking to
Sure do it.
12.
That's his dog. It's an in-house battle going on between the GM and the head coach. I don't put the puzzle together. And you already know they talking to Coach Prime. You don't think they talking to Coach Prime. You don't really think that GM talking to Coach Prime. If anybody that don't think that, they crazy. They know exactly what's going on. This is how we gonna do this. We're gonna let DG fall on his face on national TV. JR,
Mm-hmm.
once again, ain't that changed. He was 6 for 19.
Ain't nothing changed.
Ain't
Ain't
that
nothing
changed since
changed.
training camp.
Ain't nothing changed. I mean, look, hey, we'll give him the 2 TDs. He had 2 TDs, 6 for 19, 2
Okay,
TDs.
dog. Okay, that's how I was gonna get into that. That's how they want to do. They
Yeah,
gave him
he
credit
had
for
2
two
TDs.
TDs in a 7-on-7 drill. No defensive line, no offensive line. They gave him two credit for two TDs. Make that make sense. They gotta make it look good, JR. That's what they did. I understand. I understand. They gave him two. I seen the passes. I saw the passes that he completed from the Philadelphia side because Cleveland, they wouldn't let them record because they said no recording, but somebody had the camera out there and they
Yeah.
recorded. And they
Somebody always
posted
gonna
up.
record.
They
Yeah.
gave him credit for two TDs in a 7-on-7 drill in the red zone. That is crazy. Coach Prime's walking around looking like the Godfather. Let's see how this
Prime,
shit. Let's see
Prime
how
put
this shit
that
play out.
Prime put that phone call in. He
Yeah,
put
don't
that
put that
phone
phone
call in.
call in. Call, hey,
Bro.
Boog. Tell Shedeur. This the plan. Go with the
Exactly.
plan. Go with the plan.
Exactly.
And then check this out. Yeah, check this out. Check this out, chat. Check this out. At the end of practice, the team went off. If Shedeur was really hurt, why didn't nobody from the Cleveland Browns come and get Shedeur so he won't have to walk there? So you know who they sent out there?
Another Texas legend, Jalen Hurts,
They
in the
sent
golf cart.
Jalen Hurts to pick up Shedeur on a golf course. Okay, B, why that ain't making no sense? Okay, let's connect the dots. Here we go. Y'all write it down. Y'all ready for the chat? I'm gonna talk to y'all. What's going on, I love CC? Watch this, Maria S. Watch this, Miss Bridget. Jalen Hurts, agent, married Coach Prime, former assistant coach.
Mm.
The assistant coach left last year, went to UCLA.
Mm-hmm.
Who he married is Jalen Hurts' agent, sport agent. She one who got him that big contract.
Uh,
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Follow me here now. You don't think Coach Prime went back in his phone, because Coach Prime don't call, he FaceTime. And FaceTime his former assistant coach, who he got a job at UCLA, and told him to tell his wife to call Jalen Hurts, you go pick up my son, and I'm gonna explain the situation to you, but you don't sit down to your wife about it. Man, look at that.
hey, look out for my boy. That's
Look
hey,
out for him.
look out
Look
for
out
him.
for him.
Look out for my boy.
He riding with Philadelphia players instead of Cleveland players. Man, y'all ain't finna pull no wool on me. Now, if
Hey,
Shedeur really hurt, he could be, but I'm sticking my what I don't see. Ain't no way Shedeur. He been, man, this dude played with broke ribs out there in the cold against Cam Ward. Them. Come on, man. What's really going on, JR? Okay, JR, let me cool off. You talk to me.
BY, boy, you on the heater, man. You done pieced it all together.
Boy, I'm
Look,
Matlock. I'm Matlock. I'm the real Matlock. That one y'all seen on TV fake.
BY's the Texas Ranger, the Georgia Ranger. There we go.
Shoot, man.
Oh man, he done pieced it together. Look, I love to see it, man. Again, we don't know if he hurt or not, y'all. This is all speculation. We just having good talk. But if I'm Shedeur, I'm hurt all the way through Philly. Yeah, just say, it's still a little bit too tight. Yeah, it's just a little bit too tight. I mean, I can see the play. I can narrate the play for you. Get that call. Hey, Bug, get this message to Grown. Let him know he gonna go through all the normal warm up. About 7 warm up reps in, it's just a little tight, dog. Let the trainers come over. You explain to the it's just a little tight. Like let me try to get one more or 2 passes in there. Yeah, I just all right, well, let's pull you off to the side, Shedeur. We'll evaluate you. Yeah, coach, he's saying it's tight around his, his obliques and things like that. So we're gonna have to sit him down. You get that message to Kevin Stefanski. Kevin Stefanski probably looking like,
Like
oh,
looking crazy.
so I gotta go out here with Dylan. Okay. Joe, Joe, you got your arm warmed up because you're getting a little bit more reps today, Joe. So look, man, chess not checkers. But on the other side of it, look, if the young man truly is hurt, because that's the report that came out, if you're truly hurt, Shedeur, take your time, brother, getting your body together. You don't have to go out there and prove anymore because you got good tape from that first game. Everything they needed to evaluate you on, pocket presence, how you handle a blitz, how you can handle the huddle, how you can operate the plays, red zone, 2-minute plays. All of that stuff is taken care of it literally in that first 3 quarters and a half back in Charlotte. They got the tape. It's all out there. So if you truly hurt, dog, ain't no need for you to rush yourself out there and put yourself in harm's way against the #1 defense in the NFL. It ain't no reason to.
He said,
So
yeah, that's another
let
thing. The
let
#1 defense.
them go out there and smoke Dylan Gabriel out. Smoke him out. Smoke him out, man. Like a fox in a foxhole. Smoke him out. He'd be running for his life all night. Because they already said they're not playing Joe Flacco. Kenny Pickett ain't for to see no time. So Dylan Gabriel gonna get his whole 3 quarters and a half, and then they'll get the last few reps to Tyler Huntley. If I'm Shedeur, I'm getting my treatment. I'm on the sideline taking my mental reps. I'm asking questions to the coaches to stay engaged, and I'm sitting back. I'll be like Dylan Gabriel on that sideline in Charlotte, watching the game, talking to Myles Garrett and them, because they ain't gonna play Myles Garrett. That's what I'll be doing. Talking to David and Joko with the headset, the earpiece in, just okay. Bring a little clipboard out there, chart plays. Okay, they calling this. Okay. Looking at my wristband, making sure, okay, they calling this. Okay. That's if I'm sure that's what I'm doing this Saturday. I wouldn't step on the field. I wouldn't even go through warm-ups. No, I'm hurt all the way through Saturday night. Sunday, we on that plane. We back in Cleveland on Monday. Yeah, I think, after a good night's rest, after a few days of getting some treatment, I feel perfectly fine. I'm ready to get them reps in. That's me, dog.
Yeah.
That's just me.
Yep. Hey, I'm with you, JR. I'm with you. They gonna sit out on me last game. They sit out on me last game. Shoot, sit out on them this game.
I bet you they won't say Shedeur out because they want people to be tuned in up until.
They already know. No, they already know ruled him out. They ruled him out.
Oh, they ruled him out already?
Yeah, they ruled him out.
Oh,
he ain't playing. He not playing.
Ain't nobody watching. Ain't nobody ever see you on this.
Trying to tell you, but Prime done played this thing all the way. But look at him. He got the video, JL. I did. They playing it like a movie. They
Hey,
act like co-prime ain't never
look,
made no movie. This is boy, they messing with the wrong one.
looking like Denzel out there. Oscar
Hey,
winning performance.
yeah. Hey, Shedeur out there throwing it. He made sure he showed it to the right ones. Said, hey man,
Yep.
I'm gonna put it up like I'm strapped.
Hey, big
Hey,
bro. Nah, it's
check
right
this
here.
out.
Why you ain't
Boy,
out
it's
there?
just
Nah,
like
it's
the
right
federal.
here, dog.
Man, it's like the federal agent is out there. Every time Shedeur can't go nowhere, he either gonna be mic'd up or somebody gonna suspicious be filming him. They ain't supposed to
Mm-hmm.
be filming him. Philadelphia said no filming, no recording of the practices or none.
Yep.
Somebody always watching, somebody always got a microphone near. Man, he gave him something. He said, yeah, they won't. I see you with that camera. Look, man.
Hey, y'all, come stand
I will
right
give you
here.
some of the video.
That way the camera
Yeah,
at. Come stand
yeah,
right here. Look, dog. Look.
yeah.
Ah.
Hey, if it really hurt, y'all watching. He on that throne. Ain't nothing wrong with him. Look, teammate. I'm gonna show you my real. You see it coming right there. Yeah, you post that one, Tony G.
Man.
Tony Grossman, you go ahead and post that up.
We'll see what the
Yeah.
preseason views
Hey,
look like
to
this
do it,
time.
boy, I'm
Ain't
strapped.
nobody watching
The
them.
player said, "Run on, man, you strapped." Nah, man, I pulled my. When that happened? That a while ago when I was dying there throwing that ball. You know how when I work out, yeah, that pulled my muscle, man. I'm strapped though.
Man.
But
Hey.
see, let's get back on this. Check this out, JR. If they don't rule him out, right? I know I ain't watching. If somebody find me watching Cleveland game tomorrow, or Friday, or Saturday, whenever they play,
He said
and
whenever they
Shedeur
play.
ain't on the field, y'all go ahead and put me in a mental institution. Cause
No,
I
no,
gotta
no,
be
no, no.
crazy. I
Time
gotta be
out.
crazy to sit here and watch
Time out.
Cleveland. I ain't
Chat.
finna watch no Cleveland without Shedeur.
Chat. Time out, chat. Time out, chat. Time out, B Watts. Now
What's
look,
up?
chat. B Watts said Cleveland is my team. No, dog, you got to watch him, dog. You got to tune in, dog.
You really think I'm gonna waste my time watching Joe Flacco, Kenny Pickett, and Dylan Gabriel? Man,
Hell no.
I'll buy you a plane ticket to come down here and check on me. I'm finna see it. Oh, watch, finna watch this.
No,
At 1
I'ma
o'clock,
just
man, check me in a mental
I'ma
institution called
just
something is
I'ma just
really
watch
wrong
for the
with BY.
ticker. I'ma
Yes.
just watch for the
No,
ticker.
there ain't
That's it.
no way. I just watch it on my phone, and whenever they put that ticket out there, I just see. I already
That's
know what the
all.
outcome gonna be. It was a preview today. Yeah, it was a preview today. So that's just me, there, man. So, bro, it just now. You still gotta be careful about this thing.
Yeah,
NFL, you still got the NFL. You still got them big boys out there. They
yeah.
watching. They watching. I wonder would they let Shedeur play the last preseason game because they got to get ready for the season open. That's my only question about it.
Yeah.
You know, would they let him get the field? Because I'm telling you now, I think they're gonna go with Joe Flacco because he the only one been healthy,
Mm-hmm.
and that's who they want to go with. Is that man? That could be the last time we see Shedeur this year.
Could be. It
God,
might be. It might be middle of the NFL season before we see him again.
exactly.
So
That's a boy. Man, this thing crazy, boy. This thing crazy, man. It's crazy right now. But
it's
anyway,
sad.
yeah. So look like gonna be DG. Cause he said Kenny Pickett won't play.
He ain't playing him.
You see, he doing he doing what his team telling him to do. Boy, don't you go out there. They trying to trade you. That you show up 1, 2, 3. Let Joe
Yep.
Flacco go out there and fall on his head. And maybe by then you'll be ready. But it's
You'll be.
gonna be
Yep.
key to see how they set it up and who they want to be QB2. Because I was listening to Rizzo them on over there on ESPN Cleveland. He was saying yesterday there's nobody inside the organization who you can blame this on because too many people got their hands in this.
Mm.
You know, normally a general manager get blamed for the draft.
Mm-hmm.
But since Kevin Stefanski won't Dylan Gabriel, you don't know what. I mean, you don't know who to blame this thing on, man.
Whole lot of finger pointing going on, and nobody want to take responsibility for what's
That's
going
it.
on. That's
That's
it.
it. They could go get another quarterback. They go get another quarterback. 7 or 8 quarterbacks over there.
Nah, nah.
You don't know.
Ain't
I tell
no
you what.
way,
Wait till
man.
tomorrow. Let's just watch it, man. They could go out there and get another quarterback.
Nah. And I mean, they can look. They getting too close to roster cuts for them to get another quarterback, and then that would just, to me, that would cause so much dysfunction. Not even in the quarterback room, just across the rest of the rooms, the rest of the operations of the team. Because now players, especially established players, I would be questioning like, all right, what's really going on? Like, what are
Yeah,
we doing?
right.
Dog, just tell me we ain't trying to win this year, and I go out there and I'll just play for incentives at that point. Because if you're gonna tell me we ain't trying to win, well, let me just go and be selfish and just play for my incentives. If I'm Miles Garrett, let me get 20 sacks so I get a $5 million incentive or something crazy like that.
Yeah,
Because if we not playing to win championships, what we playing for? Don't tell me
exactly.
about next year when I'm standing right in front of you right now. Because next year ain't promised to me. NFL, not for long. You're an injury away from your career being over. So I think if they were to bring another quarterback in, even if they just wanted another arm in the room, that's too much dysfunction, dog. That's too much. Because that last preseason game, like you just trying to dwindle the roster down. You already know what you got set. And we didn't heard Kevin Stefanski say enough time. Well, we'll go in a season with 4 quarterbacks. Now, I don't believe they should. That just sounds asinine to me. But if they going in there with Joe Flacco, and you know Joe Flacco, he may not make it through that season. It's a good possibility that Joe Flacco doesn't make it through a third of the NFL season. Or
Mhm.
excuse me, a quarter of the NFL season. So he get hurt, you relying on 2 rookies to steer the ship. Hey, that's a recipe to lose your job. That's a recipe to lose your job. Because look, it's still the NFL at the end of the day, dog. So we can say what we want to say. I think Shedeur gonna do an amazing job. One, you gotta have people in the building that believe in you. That don't sound all the way true through the Browns organization. But then again, you playing against other men on that side of the field that's trying to feed their family too in the
Right,
regular season.
right.
So you gonna put them in a situation where we went through training camp, we barely gave you the opportunity to get reps. You're going through regular season practice now, and you still not getting the reps that you need because you doing install and you game planning for the team that you playing against. So you're gonna be utilizing the first team guys to get them ready. So you either gonna get lesser amount of reps going into the regular season, depending on where he land on that depth chart of QBs. So look, man, Kevin Stefanski, either he looking to lose his job or he gonna play into the season and get fired. Because it don't make sense to have 4 quarterbacks going in, but then it does make sense at the same time because you're looking at 2 rookies with no experience, depending on whatever veteran quarterback you put out there. That it's a crazy situation to be in, B Watts. But
I mean, it is, JR. It is, man.
that's where they at.
They just handled the whole situation wrong. Look like they didn't have no plan. Look like it was disagreement in the boardroom or which way they want to go. Look like the owner trying to give both arm power when you should have just gave your GM the power. Shit, your GM, he hired a coach and tell the coach what he want. He shot for the ground.
Hmm.
You don't need no GM. You won't let the head coach tell you who to draft and who he want. That ways and money. That's how Jimmy Johnson was. No,
Yep.
no, Jerry Jones. I'm gonna be the GM and I'm gonna be the coach. I'm gonna get my own growth. That's how they did it. But they doing it, man. It's just crazy, man, how they got it. But I just wish the best for Shedeur. I hope he's really healthy. I really do. But you don't, man. When it comes to Cleveland, you just don't know, bro.
You don't know.
You just don't know, and that's why all these conspiracy theories out here, man, got me acting like that. I said, man, it should do it. When is everybody hyped up, looking on Twitter, see what's gonna come out of today for practice. And the first thing they were saying, Zach Jackson. I looked at Zach Jackson. He was tweet. Been out here 1 hour. Shedeur Sanders haven't got any reps. And man, he posted that up. Boy, it went crazy over there, boy. It was
Hot.
crazy, man.
95
I said, they ain't got
hot,
no
boy.
rep. Even people on ESPN Cleveland them were going in on it. 92.3 said, what is Cleveland doing? they were talking trash over there, man. These the guys that don't even like Shedeur. They were going ham on goddamn Kevin Stefanski, boy. Kevin Stefanski needs to be fired. What is he doing? Shedeur just came off for a stellar. He's the only quarterback on the roster that looked like a professional quarterback. What they were going in on that. And they ain't got no reps. He been up there in Philadelphia, according to Zach Jackson, 1 hour. He hadn't even got any reps. And he was the first player that on the practice field warming up because we saw the video. Boy, they will give Kevin Stefanski hell over there, boy. I said, golly. Man, this is crazy, bro. It's just a nasty work going on. I don't know what to believe. I don't. I just don't.
But
I don't know what to believe.
I've always believed what my eyes showed me.
That's it.
And one thing I do know, they not trading Shedeur. I know that for a fact, Jack. They ain't trading him. So
all right, who the odd man out there? J.R., who the odd man out?
It got to be Kenny Pickett, man.
Why y'all keep thinking
It got to be
they
Kenny
want
Pickett.
they want him to be the starter?
I know, I think initially they wanted him. They were feeling out the process initially. Because, I mean, look, they gave up a 5th-round pick. B-Watts, we know, traditionally a 5th-round pick in the NFL, it's few and far between you make the team. You make the team, you doing something to make the team. That's why you made it. Other than that, hey, it's on to the rest. Best case scenario, they put you on the practice squad.
Yeah.
So they traded a 5th-round pick for him. They didn't pick up his option. So he don't have no guaranteed money. So you're not taking him into next year. So you trying to make it a prove-it year?
They trying to make it a Sam Darnold year.
I mean, so that's what I'm saying. Like, you trying to make it a prove-it year, but your roster not good enough to make it a prove-it year. So if I'm Kenny Pickett's agent, I'm like, dog, we don't even want to go there. We don't even like you like that, cuz. We don't want to go there. No. You not picking up our 5th-year option. So what it looked like for me, I got to prove it. We went 3-14. Y'all went 3-14 the year before. What? Huh? Man, that's a setup if I ain't never heard.
That's nasty work.
That's a setup if I ain't never heard. Look, at least Sam Darnold had Justin Jefferson. He had the other little receiver. What was his name? Addison. I think he came from USC. They had Jones, the running back they picked up from Green Bay. They had a stout offensive line. I mean, look, just the year before they won, 15, 16 games last year?
Yeah.
They was with Kirk Cousins, winning games, getting to the playoffs.
Yeah, he can't play 5 games for him.
So the Vikings was in a good situation. That's why Sam Darnold thrived. Sam Darnold ain't finna do nothing up there with Seattle.
No.
They ain't got nothing. DK gone. The other receiver, the little short one gone. Man, Sam Darnold ain't finna do nothing up there. Jalen Milroe gonna be playing probably by week 10.
Yeah.
Sam Darnold ain't got nothing going on. So if I'm Kenny Pickett, the odd man out, B-Watts. 5th-year option now getting picked up.
But check this out. Let's think of it like this, JR. Let's say, man, that's just, and you could be right, man. That fifth, they didn't pick up his fifth year option. That's
That's
the,
the kicker.
that's the kicker. That's a
So it's
sign on
like,
the wall.
prove
But
it.
okay, why they still holding on to him though? Then
They holding on to him because Kevin Stefanski trying to hold on to his job. You got B Watch, you gotta think. We got a company, it's our company together, and then we like, all right, well, the most experienced person in our company decide to go to another company. So now we scrambling to get some managerial aspect back in here. So we bringing in guys with mid-level experience to run our Fortune 500 company. They mid-level. What they know about the strategic aspect of a Fortune 500 company. But we got to do something because we can't lose money. So we bringing it in. We trying to band-aid the situation so we ain't running out of money. That's what
mm,
Kevin Stefanski is doing. He putting a band-aid on the situation. He not trying to lose his job. Joe Flacco go out there and he get hurt game 2, 3 of the season. You, them Cleveland fans ain't showing up unless
mm,
you putting Shedeur out there. Because they
yeah,
gonna be like, oh well, the season over. Every team got aspirations of our team gonna get to the Super Bowl. Every team think that. Every fan think that. Nah, man,
right.
hey, if we go out there and we win the division and Flacco go out there and break his big toe game 2, and they rolling out there with Dylan Gabriel and Shedeur, them fans gonna be like, well, at least put Shedeur in
Mm,
because we feel as though we can win. You're not gonna feel like you can win with Dylan Gabriel. You're not gonna feel like that. And Jimmy Haslam gonna be looking like, okay, so what are we doing? Because this the guy you wanted, Kevin Stefanski. Why is he
yeah,
not ready?
yeah, yeah,
B Watts, this the guy you hired. Why they not running? Why they not managing the company the right way?
yeah.
That's
That's what
all
it
Jimmy
was.
Haslam want to know.
He was out there today. I saw the picture. I saw the video. I bet he's shaking
Andrew
his head. Said,
Berry,
God,
Andrew Berry gonna be rubbing his head like Birdman, sitting there like, just put my guy in there, man. Put him in
man.
there because
I bet Kevin Stefanski was saying he what when they came and gave him that message. What? Should do a side hurt. No, pull the muscle, bro. What you want to do? Yeah, I said, damn, I ain't got nobody but DG.
nobody,
He got nobody. Boy, I bet he hurt, boy.
nobody.
I bet he hurt, man.
That's why I can only imagine the look on Kevin Stefanski's face was probably like,
Said should do what you doing to me. No, you want a DG.
all
So
right,
I mean, he your guy. Let him go out there and say he
let
gonna
him
jump the big dog.
let him go out there and run it up, dog.
Yeah,
They said Shedeur was gonna get 50 snaps in that Charlotte game. Cool. Let Dylan Gabriel get 60, 70 snaps. Hell,
let him
play
play
the
the
whole game.
whole game. Let him play the whole game.
Let's see what it looked like. That's your guy. He
Oh,
playing
boy.
for, he is coaching for his job. Kevin Stefanski, this is what his 6th year in Cleveland. He
Yeah,
ain't did nothing.
he ain't done that.
Nothing. The team has gotten worse since he's been there. That's crazy. They've been a bad organization for a long time. But if you look over the past 4 years, they have gotten worse. The roster has gotten worse. That's why everybody questioning Andrew Berry, like, what are you doing? Why aren't you picking this? Like, come on, man.
Man, do you know how much money they gonna lose out that game, bro?
A lot. Now, them Philly fans gonna show up because they love their team. But you ain't fit to see no 12. Everybody that done bought a ticket, the aunties, the uncles, cousins, brothers, nephews, nieces, all them people that done bought tickets, they ain't going out there no more. They ain't
Oh,
going up there. I wouldn't fly to Philadelphia. He ain't playing. Why I'm going?
Man.
I'm looking. I didn't already put the insurance on the ticket to cancel the flight. Cancel. Give me my flight miles back. Baby, cancel that hotel room at the JW downtown. We don't need to stay at the Marriott no more. We don't need to stay at Omni no more.
Man.
Cancel it. We ain't going. Ain't nobody seeing
Now,
that. 1 o'clock, NFL Network not even gonna put it on at 1 o'clock. They probably gonna play another game.
hey, I know I would, man. This dude was 6 for 9 today, bro. 6 for 9.
6 for 19. Six
Yeah.
for
Oh yeah, 6 for 19.
19.
He was six for
Shoot.
nineteen, man.
I say don't give them 6 for 9. That's good. Six for
I'm trying to figure out.
19.
And they
Shoot.
kept telling us, Mary Kay and Tony Gross kept saying, "Hey, he's head and shoulder. He got a computer for his brain. He processes well." But he was 6 for 19 in a scrimmage game. And that Jackson said just about every play they ran for him, it was a bootleg. So they were trying to get him away from the
Mm-hmm.
tall
So he
offensive
can
line and
see.
defensive line. And he still couldn't hit nobody.
Boy can't see. He can't see. B Watts, you did a breakdown of Dylan Gabriel early on when the draft comes. Like, well, he one of them quarterbacks. He'll get the ball in there and he'll rhythm quarterback. You said it.
Yep.
That was your he'll rhythm quarterback. Boom.
Yeah.
And if he on rhythm, he gonna go. In the NFL, how often does a quarterback get to play in rhythm? It
Now,
ain't happening, dog.
no, that ain't happening. That big
It
dog.
ain't happening.
No,
You're
man,
gonna
they
have
got
to
too.
throw off platform. You're gonna have to throw it on a run. Like
Yeah.
your rhythm is gonna be sped up, especially as a rookie.
Yep.
So I'm expecting him to struggle. That's an expectation because at Oregon, he could sit there for 3-4 seconds. Against Ohio State, he did it.
He had no 5-star
You
players with him.
you ain't
Cleveland ain't got no
doing that.
5-star.
Exactly. You ain't doing that in the NFL. Deshaun
Nah.
Watson running for his life. That's how he got hurt.
Oh
He was
yeah.
running for
Somebody
his
told me
life.
that today. They said, "See what? That's why he got hurt." I said, "What? How he get hurt? He was trying to run for his life." I
He
said,
was
"No."
running for. I was watching the game, B. Watts. I'm like, because look, for as much as he had going on off the field, when he was in the Texans and he was on the field, he played good quarterback for the Texans. So they traded him. Hell, I still had a Deshaun Watson jersey for a while, but I had to let it go. Dog. I said, 26 allegations, bro. I can't be seen walking around in this, man. So let me go and pack that thing up, ship it off to Africa, and somebody can wear it out there. Let me just donate it.
What?
But then I still watched because I was like, there was some connection. He was one of our guys. He was a Texan. So I tune in, I watch it once in a while. I'm watching the game, man out there running for his life and got hurt, B. Watts.
Oh man, I didn't know
Game
that, bro.
after game, bruh.
I didn't know that, Jr. I sure didn't know that, man. Till somebody told me
Yeah.
today. I said, "Why did I wonder how you got hurt?"
Running for his life. It wasn't one of them non-contact injuries where he was just running out of bounds and it just snapped. No, he trying to pivot to get away from somebody.
Oh,
Achilles
Jr.
snap like that, man. So
Oh,
so what they expect from Dylan Gabriel, he gonna be running for us. You saw what Shedeur had to do in the preseason game.
and I'll get Carolina.
Exactly against Carolina, running for his life.
For his life, man.
Shedeur ran by 55 yards to lose 2 yards, y'all. Running for his life. And then
He
went
did
over
it
there,
twice, man. He did it
laughed with
twice.
Big Bruh. Yeah, he laughed
Exactly.
with Big Bruh. Bro, you think I'll be able to do that against you? No. I would have caught you, dog. You know what I'm saying? Running
My
for his
parent wrote
life,
that stuff, but
man.
I'm trying that shit on me. I'm gonna hurt you. And then he told me that, "No,
Exactly.
we gonna need you, kid. We gonna need you, kid. We gonna need you."
It's gonna be the same thing. Dylan Gabriel gonna be out there running for his life. Kevin Stefanski is gonna call the safest game ever But
Yeah,
you calling a safe game, you're not going to be able to get a proper evaluation of the quarterback you selected. So you're
right.
going to have to open up that playbook. You're going to have some 2-minute drives. You're going to have to use some bootleg. You're going to have to let them attempt to throw it downfield because at the end of the day, Kevin Stefanski coaching for his job. So he still got to evaluate that player to say, all right, I know this will begin in training camp on 7-on-7s. What it look like in live action against another team so we can know what we're working with and what to put in his portfolio to say, all right, we got to continuously work on this because this aspect in training camp has not translated to an actual game. We got to work on that.
Wow, man. But check this out, though, JR. You said evaluate the rest of the team. How can you get a fair evaluation with Dylan Gabriel at quarterback if you are a wide receiver trying to make the team?
Look, all I can do is run my route depth. All I can do is fight to get open. All I can do is attempt to make myself the biggest target on the field so he could throw it somewhere. But he gonna airmail it. He gonna throw it in the
Yeah,
dirt.
yeah,
I mean, it's gonna happen because that's what we seen at practice in 7-on-7s. We definitely seen 11-on-11. I
yeah.
mean, he just airmailing left and right,
He can't
dog.
even feel the line of scrimmage. And this dude on 92.3, he was calling in from out there. He said, man, this is my first time out here because I want to come to see Shedeur. And he said when he saw Dylan Gabriel, he said he couldn't even believe it, the size he was, man. Yeah. He said, this dude said, my son is big. He said they just couldn't believe the size of this dude. This dude must be real short, man.
He
I thought
five.
he
He
about,
five. He
about
five
five.
ten.
I
He
thought he
five
about
ten.
5'10" or 5'11".
He five
What?
ten.
Man, wait, they talk. This dude ain't 5'5", bro. What they be
He
talking
five.
about?
He 5'10". So 5'10", you put him in cleats, you know, that'll probably put him at about 5'11" on the
Yeah.
field. You know, if you wanna add the helmet, he could easily be about 6'1" with the helmet, the way it protrudes so far up. But with the cleats
Jimmy
on,
Jones say he gonna catch his own pass.
yeah.
He gonna throw it to himself. Well, y'all,
So I'm just look,
man,
it's
that
not gonna
messed up
be.
my Saturday, bro.
If I'm a running back, I'm happy because I know I'm about to get a lot of work on Saturday at one
Oh yeah, they
o'clock.
gonna run that
Because
football to death, boy.
Kevin Stefanski is gonna be run on first, second, and then third down. You're gonna check it down to the running back. That's what's gonna
Oh,
happen, dog.
okay, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. See what you at. I'm gonna ask you Chat first. Okay, Chat. Y'all talk to me, Chat. Other than Cleveland, which NFL team you would like Shedeur to be traded to? I already know what R. Joe's gonna say, so I ain't gonna look it down after that. Any other team than Cleveland, which other team you would like Shedeur to be traded to, or just cut, or just go to? Yeah. What other team, JR? What other team you think be a good
Look,
fit for him?
the first team on my list would be the LA Rams.
The Rams?
Yeah, the LA Rams. Look, I like their head coach, man. Their
Okay,
head coach got a good thing going. He know how to coach quarterbacks, man. He
right,
know what he doing with quarterbacks. Their system, their offensive play system is wide open. So I think that'll benefit Shador. You got good talent there. You got Adams there. You got Puka Nakua there. They just
right,
signed a running back to a big extension. Their defense is okay for the NFC West, and they got a good offensive line. I would
right,
like to see him there. I don't want him to go to the Saints, man. A lot of people be like, oh, the Saints will be. I don't want him to go to the Saints. You got a first year head coach that don't usually end up well. Every once in a while it end up well, but you got a first year head coach that like to sling the ball around. That ain't gonna work in it. No, dog. That ain't gonna work.
I
It
like
didn't work
Pittsburgh
in
again, man.
Dallas. It didn't work in Dallas, And you saw when he got to Philly, because he was the offensive coordinator for Dallas.
Yeah.
Dallas could never get nowhere with Dak Prescott, but Dak Prescott was putting up a lot of yards, but they couldn't get nowhere. They couldn't win when it came down to it. Then he went to Philly. Philly had a run, but guess who they had? Saquon Barkley.
Right.
They hand that thing off because Nick Sirianni was saying, "Nah, dog, we getting Saquon Barkley. We ain't finna be throwing it pitchy woo woo all around the field. You gonna drop them plays. Hurts gonna hand that ball off. We gonna run it all the way to the Super Bowl."
Mm.
The Kansas City Chiefs was expecting for Saquon Barkley to just run wild. Saquon Barkley had 25 carries, so about 50-some yards. Jalen
Wow.
Hurts hit him over the top because they was expecting the run because that's how Philadelphia got through the NFL season. Just run, 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 run. So that first year head coach down there in the Saints, nah, dog. He gonna hang Spencer Rattler out there to dry, Tyler Shuck out there to dry, because he
Yeah.
just want to throw the ball everywhere. That ain't gonna work for them.
Oh,
So that's how I look at it. So I would say the Rams, and then after the Rams, give me the Arizona Cardinals. I think they about fed up. They about fed up to here with little Yoda, man. Look,
yeah.
and I love him there because he's a great Texas high school quarterback.
You call him Yoda
He,
man. I ain't
but
gonna let you call him Yoda man, bro.
dog, it ain't happening it ain't happening in Arizona. And look, he be back with Xavier Weaver. We run
Yeah.
that thing just like Colorado again. He be closer to his pops, Arizona, Colorado border. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I'm looking for things like that, dog. I know a lot of people say the Jets and things like that. Look, I'm high on Aaron Glenn.
They ain't got the
Uh,
losses though.
they ain't got. I mean, they got what's the name, Garrett Wilson, and
That
there was another
that ain't
receiver they
enough,
picked
bro.
up. But they got running backs though.
They still
So
in the same division as I think Buffalo and
Buffalo,
yeah.
Patriots. So, but I can see in Miami. So I can see. I mean, a lot of people say the Jets, but I just don't see the Jets moving off of uh dog, what's his name? The young man played for
Justin
Ohio
Fields.
State. Yeah,
Justin
Justin.
Fields.
I don't see them moving off of Justin Fields because they see too much promise of what can be there. So for me, my two picks would be the Rams and the Cardinals.
Okay. Okay. But like I said, man, it's just messed. This situation just messed up there in Cleveland right now, man.
It's
Everybody
bad.
else getting ready for the season opening, and they still trying to figure out who they quarterback gonna be, bro. Just being a man and stand up at that at that podium at that microphone that this the way it gonna go, and this how it gonna go, and this who we rolling with, and be through with it. You know,
Hmm.
instead of all that crazy and foolish. Okay, Jeff, we gonna see what you do again this year.
I think we see him. I think we see him in the preseason game, the last preseason game. I think we see him. Uh, but we don't see him for much. He gonna go out there. He'll probably get, maybe 3 series, and that'd be it. They'll let Tyler Huntley finish out the rest of the game, and then they'll swiftly cut him right after that. So, but
You
they
think
gonna
gonna cut
give,
Huntley?
yeah, because they gonna give Tyler Huntley a chance to put out better film.
Right.
So another team, quarterback injuries occur, another team can pick him up. So it's gonna be Dylan Gabriel because Kenny Pickett still ain't gonna be ready. So it'll be Dylan Gabriel and Shedeur. They'll probably get a quarter, so that's probably about 3 series or something like that. And then it's gonna be Tyler Huntley to play the last 2 quarters. And then they'll
Okay.
just cut him after that.
What? So, well, that's NFL nasty.
It's a yeah,
Nasty.
man, it's a tough,
Nasty.
nasty business,
Well,
man.
that's nasty business over there, boy. That dude don't came in and helped him out. Then they gonna turn around and cut him.
Don't cut him. Yep.
Wow. And it is what it is, I guess. Man, I just I just hope good things come out for Shedeur at the end.
Yeah.
That's it. I just hope everything come out good from him. I really
And
hope
look,
he ain't. I hope he ain't injured, man. I really hope he not.
yeah. I hope. I know we was joking about it,
Yeah,
everything and
yeah,
stuff
yeah,
like that.
yeah.
But I hope, just like how you hope, I hope he not injured. And like I said, he did enough to make the 53-man roster. Because if it's true what Jimmy Haslam said, well, that's Andrew Berry's decision. Andrew Berry not gonna cut his guy. That's his guy. That was his
Right.
guy.
I
So
know.
Andrew Berry not gonna cut his guy. Shedeur just needed to show. I just need you to show it, dog. That's it. So I could justify, hey, my guy ain't going nowhere. Now I don't know how y'all want to evaluate this
Yeah,
other guy.
yeah,
My guy,
yeah,
he
yeah.
did enough. He good. He's staying. So Andrew Berry ain't gonna cut his guy. His guy gonna stay.
All right. Well, check this out. If Shedeur come out and say, "Hey, coach, I'm fine now," the doctor say he's fine now. He can play Saturday. Who gonna start?
It's gonna be Dylan Gabriel because they want to see what he can do. Again, they
You
want
think
to
they'll
try
start
to.
him? They will start him before Shedeur, even though
Yep.
Shedeur
Yes.
just got through showing them what he can do against Carolina. You think they still overlook Shedeur from starting for
Yep.
DG?
Yep. Because they want to see what DG can do. They want DG to have the opportunity to have the same situation that Shedeur had. You the starter, you're gonna go out there, you're gonna warm up as the starter, you're gonna take the field as the starter. Because
Okay.
Shedeur had that situation. If Shedeur healthy, but then you start Shedeur over Dylan Gabriel, now Dylan Gabriel go out there warm up. Let's say Shedeur go out there for the first quarter. In real time, Dylan Gabriel probably sitting what 30 minutes before
Yeah.
you got to get your body warm back up again to get out there.
Okay.
Yeah. You didn't heard Shedeur, he didn't say it enough. Shedeur, look, man, it's kind of hard when I'm even in practice and I got to start and
Right.
then I'm going, probably 20, 25 minutes before I'm back in the game.
You
So
think?
they're gonna
Do
give
you
Dylan
think?
Gabriel
Let
the
me ask you
opportunity.
this. All right. Let me ask you this. You think they maybe just pull Shedeur to the side and say, "Hey, man, I don't know how I'm gonna need to do this. Maybe I just need you to sit out because I'm trying to get DG ready for his chance to play on Saturday." And with that hoopla behind your name, you put too much pressure on him. So, yeah,
I'm gonna say
you
this.
just don't know what the hell behind the
If
scene, though, big dog.
if I
Check
don't
this
I
out, JR.
don't
Check this out, JR. DG could be nervous, bro. Maybe the Shedeur factor and the fan base. See, I told y'all they weren't prepared for this the Shedeur fan base 2 months ago when they drafted Shedeur. They ain't ready for this. They ain't, man,
Mhm.
listen. But like I was saying, do you think they trying to ease the mind of DG by not letting Shedeur play in this game if he don't play?
Nah. They can't do that.
They
Because
can't
if
do
they
that.
look, nah, if they come to me, if I'm Shedeur and they come to me and say, look, man, look, we trying to make it as easy as possible for Dylan Gabriel. That's how I would interpret it. We trying to make
Yeah.
it as easy as possible for Dylan Gabriel. What? Dog,
Oh, okay.
I'm a whistleblower then.
Yeah.
No, they came to
God,
me
yeah. You ain't
and
gonna snitch, you. You gonna
I'm snitching, dog. I ain't going for that. I called Tony Grossi myself.
snitch.
This what they told me, Tony.
Oh, yeah,
Report it.
no.
I called Mary Kay. Mary Kay, this what they told me. Report it. I'll be calling up all of the ops. Hey, report this one. Y'all want to put something bad out there, report this. That's what I said. They can't do that, dog. They
oh,
cannot do that.
oh, man. What's that? No, I'm stitching, boy. I'm stitching.
I'm
Well, I'm
snitching.
trying to help you, man. Boy, he gonna be up on a lot of pressure, man.
Yeah.
You think DG really built for this, man?
And we about to see. We not gonna see. We gonna see the information. We ain't gonna see
Yeah,
it
that's all.
live.
They ain't get my rate. No, they ain't gonna get my rating on this. Nah, man. I'm waiting on
I,
Colorado to kick off, man. I can go ahead and leave Cleveland. Y'all can
yep.
have it.
I'm a illegal streamer just so they don't get the viewership.
Yeah. That to see
Yeah,
DC go out there and shit on himself.
yeah.
Man, shoot. Man,
Oh man.
I just I just really hope Shedeur is all right. That's all I'm here for anyway. So
Yeah.
but you know, I'm sure they want to see DG get his chance. I'm sure they want to be fair about it, get his chance, get his shot to go out there and compete because he's trying to, feed his family also too. You
Yeah.
know, then they get enough tape on him. Somebody might, I don't think anybody gonna trade for him. Somebody got to get cut. Somebody got to get off that roster. I know that. They're holding up too many spots.
Too many spots. Like
That's why Luke. That's why they had to release Luke because they ain't got enough spots. Even though
ain't
he got
got
hit.
enough. Yeah. They don't have enough spots. So they gotta
That's
let him
crazy.
go.
Yeah.
So it's yeah. That's why
Yeah,
I said
man.
it's just not good business practice. But if that's what they decide to do, you got 4 quarterbacks on the roster. Only one can be on the field at a time.
Yeah.
So do you still go through the regular season getting everybody prepared? This is a waste of time.
That's what Tony Grossman tweet. He said, if for him, he'll just go on name Flacco, the starting
That's it.
quarterback, and let everybody continue to compete all the way through the season. I said, oh,
That's what you got to do, man.
that's crazy.
Because look, the rest of the players, look, some of the players might already have an inkling of, all right, yeah, Flacco gonna be the guy. But some of the other guys, they want to know, they want to have that feeling. How we going into the season? What we looking like? What's my expectation management? What am I supposed to expect from the team, from the administration of the team, to have myself mentally prepared to go out here every Sunday and run my body into the ground? What am I doing it for? Are we winning or not? Are we rebuilding or not? Like what's the mantra behind the team this year? What's the
Yeah.
goal?
Right.
Obviously the goal is to win games. To what capacity? To a championship? To the first round? To what? What are we doing? Joe
Yeah.
Flacco gives them the best chance due to experience. Not saying that he's better than Shedeur, but
He was
experience.
sick
He
for
got it.
13 today.
I mean, he still got it.
He
He
still,
still,
what he got?
he
What do
he
he
got it.
have?
He got it on experience, man.
Uh,
He got it on experience, B Watt.
man, no, man, no,
He
no,
got
no,
it on
no, 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 no,
experience,
no,
man.
no. Man, I just, man, it's, oh, rough. Man,
B Watt,
I,
you ever took you and your old lady, y'all go out to dinner and say it's a new restaurant open up in town. They just open. And you go to the restaurant, but they trying to work out all the kinks. It's taking them time to get the food over. It's taking them
yeah,
time to seat
I
you.
have,
And
yeah, I have done that. Yeah,
that's your first year quarterback. You gonna go through the growing pains.
yeah,
So for a veteran on the team, that's like, look, I'm in a contract year. I don't know if I'm gonna be here next year. I'm trying to get money. I'm trying to put on a show so I can get another contract, at least another team. There's grown men in that locker room that's depending on more than just hope. They depending on they want experience. But you go to that nice restaurant that's nice and established, they've been around, it's a family environment. You go in there and boom, they know you. Mr. Watts, Bernard, we got your table ready. We sit you down. You ain't waited long. They come right up to the table. Here's your drink, what you want, food brought out on time. Before you even put the fork in your mouth, how's your food taste? I ain't tasted it yet, but I understand what y'all doing. That's experience, B Watts. You know it, B. You know, chat. Y'all know it now.
uh,
And that's what they trying to do, man. That's why Flacco is the starting quarterback. That's
uh,
why, B Watts.
yeah, dog, bro.
That's my
Dog.
pet peeve right there. Every time we go to a restaurant, boom, I'm getting ready. It's like they watching me. I'm getting ready to eat. How's the
Yep,
food?
yep.
I ain't tasted nothing yet, but I'll let you know.
Yeah,
But that just shows experience, man. So
yeah,
that's what they
yeah,
want. They want that consistency and they want the experience that Joe Flacco can provide. Because coaching, Coach Plum said this a while back. He said a lot of coaches don't like to coach. And you see that in the NFL, man. They
Mm,
want you to just play off of raw talent. They're
right,
game plan and all that stuff, but when it comes to like coaching, they ain't really like coaching you like how they
right,
need to coach you. That's why you
right.
see all these players doing all of this extra stuff in the off season with all these trainers and stuff, coaching them up on different techniques and this how
Yeah,
you get better at this and this how you get
right,
better at releases. And that's why they got all these trainers. Because the
right.
coaches, they did a game plan. All right, we got the game plan, we need you to go execute it.
Yeah,
But when situations go awry, it's like they need you to figure some stuff out. They need players to just figure stuff out too. I don't
wow.
think Dylan Gabriel that guy that can just figure it out. Shedeur can though.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. All right, man. I appreciate you joining me tonight, man. Oh man. But either way, we're gonna see how
We're going to
tomorrow
see.
go, how everything else go. But I want to thank everybody who tuned in tonight, who participated in the chat. I appreciate y'all. We'll see y'all tomorrow. JR, you can give your last words. We out of here.
Man, Dubs in the chat, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Y'all some real ones, man. I was kind of looking through the chat as me and B Watts was just having a good time, man. But we
Yep.
just fellowship and brotherhood, and we appreciate everybody for the ride tonight, man. But
Yep.
y'all know what it is. It's 12, man. We out of here,
Yep.
B Watts.
All right. Peace out, bro. I appreciate you.
Peace.
Appreciate everybody. Love y'all. Appreciate the chat. Appreciate the family. See y'all tomorrow.
Do it, homie, it can't be done.
Right there. Him.
I've been chasing these dreams, falling down my team. I make bread while I sleep. I don't stress, I just breathe. Being broke ain't my thing. I've been chasing these dreams.